Hi everyone, welcome to Marketing Elements. This is another how-to video on Canva. It's become one of my staples that I use pretty much every day for a host of different things. And many of you may have heard of Canva before and may not know what it is. Well, it's a way to create graphics for your social, your business, anything you really want to do, you can do it in Canva. So once you get to Canva, you can go in and you can see you can sign up for an account with an email, Google, or Facebook. I have mine tied to Facebook. So it's going to go in and sign me in. It takes very few seconds to go in. So when you get to the main page of Canva, you're going to see down below is your current designs you have, or at the very top, if you don't have any, it'll be blank and it'll say create a design. So what you can do in Canva is, let me scroll down here, is you can do a host of different things. You can do social media, which is basically a square picture, presentation, which I haven't done much of, posters, Facebook cover, which is really great. If you have an image you want to use, you can crop it. You can even use this to crop it and not even put anything in. Then you can do Facebook post, blog graphics, and A4. Down below, you can do a lot of different things. Twitter, which this is the original size Twitter used to have, the 1024 by 512. But now you can really put any size picture in there and it shows up. Pinterest graphics, which are great. Facebook app, if you're going to create an app and put in there. Tumblr, if you're in Tumblr, you can create your own unique and different graphics. Instagram, and you can do documents. All these in here I don't use too much. I use blogging, use the blog title for Marketing Elements. You can do marketing materials, social media headers, so they can really help you make a unique and custom view of all your social and have it cohesive so you can use the same picture. Because if you notice in Marketing Elements or myself, I have that HDR picture of Atlanta, which sort of ties everything together for me. So when you see that picture, you know it's me. So, and you can do that with this. So let's just click on a Facebook post. It'll open a new window, which is perfectly fine. And you're going to see, you can name it up here where it says Facebook posts. Then you can also choose a design. So they have tons of layouts already. So you can choose any one of these and they're constantly updated. So if there's a holiday or something big going on, they'll usually update them. But there's hundreds of this NYC is a new one. I haven't seen that before. So there's a lot of stuff in here. So Always Room for Desserts is a new one. And these were updated probably in the last week or two because I don't remember seeing these this week. So yeah, so there's going to be a ton of different designs. So you can say you liked we'll scroll back up here to the, there's Always Room for Dessert. Say you like this one. So you'll notice right beside it, it'll say free, and there's a little glyph here for information. So if you see one that says a $, which they're in here, let me scroll down. You can see exactly what, like here we go. If you click you can see this part, the little hands cost $1. And that's a really good thing about this program is things cost $1 each. So if you need a picture and you don't have one, you can get a picture for $1. Or if you need a layout, if you need something, because I know just enough of Photoshop to make me dangerous and try to make stuff. And you see it in your head and you're like, this is going to be great. Then you get in and work on it and you're like, ugh, what is this? I didn't do that. Well, this is what Canva's good for. It's already set up, easy to do. So say you like this one, there's Always Room for Dessert, but you don't like that picture. So if you go under Elements, Free Photos, so the first couple are all free. So you can scroll down, there are a ton of free pictures. So if you scroll down, see there's our ice cream. So you can pick any picture, and again, these are like the layouts are constantly updated. So say we want the berries instead of that. Oh, it's not going to let us do it. This is the perfect example where you'll see certain ones are set and you can't change the picture. So that must be one of these. So we'll scroll down to one I know will let us change the picture. We'll go to this one. See, you'll see the dollar sign, and when you click it, this picture is $1. So if you go back to the elements, if you like that picture, you can just go and use it. But say you want the Golden Gate Bridge. So, and this will be your image right here. So what you do after you get it, you'll need to customize it a little bit because certain colors they will pick will not match with the picture you have. And that's perfectly fine. So you can just double click and highlight the text and just change the color. And it's that simple. So it'll change it. Sometimes you'll get a picture and no matter which color you pick, it doesn't show up right. Because if it's a mix of light and dark, sometimes black won't show up, white won't show up, blues will get lost. I'm going to do an advanced section for that afterwards. So stay tuned. There are times that it will just frustrate you. But say you want to use your own picture. So these are pictures I've already uploaded. I've used, if you've read the blog, you've seen probably most of these. I've used them in one form or another on the blog. So, and I'm addicted to HDR lately, so I'll get this picture of the Neon Museum and put it in here. You just drag and drop. That's all you do. It's simple. It's easy. Like before, if you got it and it just, well, I can't get it to do it now. But click it. So if it does like this, you'll know it won't let you change the picture. So you just hit delete and it's gone. And right down here, you'll notice you can change the size to 75, 100% and down because certain times when you click, some of these will be stacked on top of each other. And this is a relatively new addition to Canva, which is very welcome. You can actually use the different drop downs because this one does your text. And once you go into your text, you can change it from bold, uppercase, which is great because I'm going to retype it, center, right. So you can just link it, copy, transparent, move backwards and forwards, which is usually down here on this one, back and forward. So if you put something down and you want it behind the image or behind the writing, I should say, it'll show up. So let's go back to our layout. So you can do it to your heart's content. You can play with it. You can even, if you go into your elements, scroll back up, you can add shapes, which are free for the most part. I think there may be a couple paid. Lines, illustrations, let's see, icons, charts. Haven't done much charts. This is relatively new. I've looked through them, but not too much. Frames, if you want to do frames, perfectly great. Grids I use a lot. So there's a lot you can do in here. It's just getting in here and playing with it a little bit. So once you have your perfect design, one thing you should know, if you used a paid photo, so let's search for a photo and say popcorn. Popcorn's going to come up. So you got tons of different pictures of popcorn. I bet you didn't think there were that many pictures of popcorn. You even got some icons, some cutout pictures, a penguin. So there's all sorts of things you can do. So if you use one of these elements, any paid element, it will be available to edit for up to 24 hours. Because if you're like me, you'll do something and you'll misspell something. So when you hit the export button, it will be forever misspelled and you don't want to use it and you have to go and recreate it. Well, they give you 24 hours to go in and edit. So you can, if there's something wrong with it, you can change it. And then after the 24 hours, it's set and you can just download it. So that's what you can do. So it's really an amazing little program. There's a lot you can do with it. I love working in it. So you can make this public. Canva sort of set up their own little community so you can share your graphics with others. I usually don't because I don't go into it. You can share it directly from Canva. So you can share it to Facebook and Twitter. It's the only two right now they have it, or an email. And if you're working on a team, you can share it and make it editable. So if you want to do something and you want to email it to a colleague or a friend and you want them to fix something, you can sort of go back and forth with it, which is a great tool. And that's your icon. So it's really simple. So this is ours. If you want to download it, all you have to do is hit download. You have two different types of download. You have like for the web, so you can get the low quality image PNG for the web, or higher quality PNG for printing. You can get the standard PDF or the print. So you can do both, but make sure you have a picture. If you're going to do high quality, that is high quality. It's going to take a little while to upload, and that's totally fine. And if your computer may be a little wonky working with it, because I've noticed when I upload really big images, it'll take it a minute, it'll freeze up for a second, but then it'll go. It's never really crashed on me. So just know that you'll need a higher quality image because it will not print or show up right. So just know that. So you just download, so you can download for the web. It'll come up. And it'll take it a minute to prepare, depending on how many elements or list you have on the page. Sometimes longer, sometimes quicker. So it's pretty quick though. And if this is the time we've used an element, so download it to my downloads. If you had an element you needed to pay for it, it'd pop up in here, and you can put in your credit card information and pay for it. So Canva is really cool. It is amazing. There's so much you can do with this infographics one I didn't go into, but it can really bring your marketing to the next level and show you look like you're professional and have a graphics team when you really don't. So just pay attention to what you do. But it's really fun. It's really great. So that's the overview of it. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find more from me at marketingelementsblog.com. I'm at Tim Goleman on Twitter. Feel free to add me, and I'm also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Timothy Goleman, I think. But you can find that from the blog and the Twitter account. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, hit me up on Twitter. I love talking. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be in an advanced. So have a good one.